What's going on, everybody? Afflicted Gamer here. Welcome back to another Division 2 video. So in this video I want to discuss exhibitions and the fact that after clicking on a link from the Division game on Twitter that I found out that they are temporary. So I realized that some of you may already have heard of this and you know about this, but for those of you that haven't, hopefully you guys will stay tuned, and I'm going to actually read the official article to you, and I will leave a link down in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. After I read this to you, I want to talk about this because I really don't think that this is fair to anyone. So, the Division 2 loot the exotic Diamondback rifle in expeditions this weekend. It's not every day that you can earn yourself an exotic weapon with a snake coiled around it, but today is one of those days. The Union Wing of Kenley College is finally open, and from now through Tuesday, August 13th, players who complete all 3 wings in Expeditions mode are guaranteed to get the exotic Diamondback rifle. Once earned, the Diamondback will join the loot pool for heroic missions and Expeditions loot rooms, unlocking the potential for players to earn it again. That I don't understand. Why are we earning exotics that we already own? That makes no sense to me either, but anyhow. So, the first expedition cycle is set to end on Tuesday, after which players will have to wait to access expeditions until the next cycle launches. Be sure to make time this weekend if you want to add this bad boy to your inventory. Why are they being taken away? It's summertime. Do you know how many people are probably on vacation right now and will miss out on getting this weapon? The final part reads as such. Players who log in before August 13th will also be granted an Expedition Care Package if they haven't unlocked theirs already, containing some new loot and a cosmetic backpack trophy. And be sure to check out the Heatwave apparel event. Free keys are still available through in-game activities until August 15th. The Division 2 is out now on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Check out our Expeditions Explainer video for more on the new mode, and pursue our previous Division 2 coverage for latest updates. So, nowhere at any point during the launch of the game, during any of the state of the games, when they were talking about expeditions, did they mention the fact that this area and this whole part of this DLC, or whatever you want to call it, this part of the annual pass, was going to be temporary. This episode, sorry, I guess that's the proper way to word that. I don't think that that is fair whatsoever. So you're telling me that if I was to say buy the game on August the 14th with the annual pass because, I don't know, it's on sale, or I finally have the money to afford it, whatever the case is, that I level up my character, I get all this cool stuff, and then I find out that there's this new exotic rifle called the Diamondback. I think it looks really cool. I want to get my hands on it. But now I can't because this part of the game is now closed? Why? I'm not usually one to speak out against the developers or speak too negatively about the game because despite its flaws, I do love the game. You know, and I realize that a lot of people feel differently, and that's fine. To each his own. I can't tell you that you're wrong for how you feel about the game right now, and vice versa. You know? But this, I gotta say something about because I don't agree with it. Why are they taking a relatively large chunk of the game away from us? And they didn't even say that they were going to at least replace it with something else. I know people that like to go to the expeditions and they like to replay them. Quite frankly, now that I have the Diamondback and I've done them, I've done the expeditions on multiple characters. I also have the game on PC, and I even have it on Xbox. I just haven't leveled it up on Xbox, but when the time comes, I would hope that I would be able to play this piece of content, but I can't. My point is that even though I've done all this stuff, if I wanted to go back, I couldn't. And I don't think that that is fair. It should be up to us if we want to go back and, say, explore, or just run it to get some extra gear. Whatever the case is, it should be up to us as the player. them taking it away and taking a weapon essentially out of the game, because as you know, the only exotics that you can earn from heroic missions are the ones that you already own. To me, that again makes absolutely no sense. I could care less to do heroic missions. Why do I want to run a heroic mission to get another Diamondback? I already have one. I don't need to. Or Sweet Dreams, or Nemesis, or whatever. I don't need multiple of the same weapon. So yeah, that makes no sense. But the point is if you didn't earn it in the first place, it's not going to drop. So the best thing that the new players can hope for is to run it with somebody that already has it. That person gets the drop, and then they can share it with them. So yeah, but they still don't get to run the expeditions. Granted, yeah, they're kind of boring. I really liked the first one. That's because it was new. And then Metro, I thought the area and the surroundings looked pretty cool. I thought that about all of them. But the objectives were very repetitive. They were basically identical to one another. So, yeah, I don't really feel a need to go back. But that isn't the point. The point is, if I want to go back, I should have that option to. They didn't say that, well, hey, you know, if you buy the annual pass, yes, you get 7-day early access, you get the 2 classified missions, but by the way, at some point in time, those expeditions are going to be closed off, and we don't have anything that's going to replace that piece of content. So why they would take this out is beyond me. If the Division 2 wants to gain more players or players back, the last thing that they should be doing is taking away content and instead fixing some of the current issues and adding new content. But that's just my opinion. So for those of you that have not already acquired your Diamondback and for whatever reason may not have heard of this news, like myself, you know, like I said, I was just scrolling through Twitter because I do follow the Division game obviously on there, and it said get it before August 13th, and I thought that that was very strange. Clicked on the link, read you guys off the same article that I read, and thought, oh wow, okay, that's quite the shocker, because they didn't make any form of announcement. So if you don't follow them on Twitter, I'm not sure if this is up on Reddit or not, but any form of social media, so to speak, then you wouldn't have even known about this. You would have logged in on August 14th and the expedition would have been closed, and to me, that is not right. That is not fair. So I really hope that they address it this week's State of the Game, sorry, and find out what the reasoning is behind this, and if they're going to replace expeditions with something else and give new players a way to earn the Diamondback, because it's not fair to simply just take it away. So, but anyways, guys, that is it for me. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitter at AfflictedGamer. Please do leave your thoughts and comments about the subject down below, because I really want to hear from you guys. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in the next video or in the next live stream.